Hi all, where we left the last one is the knowledge under different subjects makes the individual appreciate people and the surrounding environment. This we have seen in the previous class. Next one is the social behavior of children is guided by the themes that are dealt with under different subjects. So different subjects they are studying, okay, in the schools. Now we will see need and importance of studying school subjects. Why we are supposed to study the school subjects? School subjects have connections to social structure, social interactions, and they have also contributed to the process of cultural transmission. That is, when you study school subjects, help students acquire nationalism, internationalism, and other patriotic sentiments. It is now acknowledged that academic courses are crucial for learning about society and its challenges, investigating the relationship between academic topic, knowledge, and classroom practice requires study of school disciplines. Here, school subjects, I'm sorry. Studying about school courses is essential since they are now seen as cultural and historical phenomena. Okay, so what is the need and importance of school subjects? So we have seen about in the previous classes, that is why there is a need to study school subjects and what are the school subjects also we have seen. And not only that, changes in social science, natural science and linguistic, that's a change also. So social science, if you see in the social science, what are the changes we'll see in the social science? In previously many years before, when your grandmother or grandfather studied, that time social science was different. Today it is different. Same way it is true for natural science, linguistic, etc. Any discipline or branch, we'll see what is social science. Social science is nothing but any discipline or branch of science that deals with human behavior in its social and cultural aspect is called the social science. How human beings behave in the society. It is connected with society and relationship among individuals within the society. Social sciences include cultural, anthropology, sociology, social psychology, etc. Most historians consider history as one of the humanities. History, geography, civics are included in secondary curriculum, and history, geography, political science, economics, commerce are included in the higher secondary curriculum. So, how the curriculum is divided as higher secondary and secondary? Okay, that is what we have seen. Social sciences and changes in it. Ancient Greek and Rome is a powerful one in the history of social thought. Without there, not only ancient Greek, and we can also say the Indian, India also it is true. We have seen this in the many Shastras and all. Even the Vedas, Shastras, all this, and even Ramayana, Mahabharata, you can see about the how people thought. If you read all this, okay, so our Indian epics also talks about the social science. Without their contribution, there would be no social science today. In the 17th and 18th century, institutions explored state, economy, religion, morality, and above all, human nature. The idea that society may be studied in standardized and objective manner with scholarly rules and methodology is this is recent one, right? That is philosophers such as Confucius had long since theorized topics such as social roles, the scientific analysis of man. Okay, all this they have done before also. You can talk about the Rousseau also, and Rousseau, no, he talks about, he can be called as a pioneer also. Then Auguste Comte, okay, he what he did is three arising stages: theology, philosophy, and scientific. And he defined the differences as a first being rooted in the assumption of a second in critical thinking, and third in positive observation. Sociology was established by the Comte in 1838. Comte endeavored to unify history, psychology, and economics through the scientific understanding of social realm. Then the French Revolution. Okay, so in the French Revolution, so sociological positivism, epistemological approach, all this came. Then Comte can be called as father of sociology. Then Emile Durkheim, okay, he talked about the positivism. Durkheim stepped up the first European department of sociology. So he only set up the first department. Then Freud, okay, how the mind is functioning and all. Then James' work, experimental psychology. Then you know about John Dewey, right? About the philosophy. Okay, it's great work, enormous work we can say on social sciences, and later on industrialization. So because of the industrialization, there is drastic improvement in the social, economic, and political. Okay, because they encountered many problems in that. Social science in the 20th century began by the Pavlov, Watson, and Skinner. They approached the social science with the same technique utilized in hard sciences like physics, mathematics, and biology, because they were doing the experiments and all, right? You know this. Then the 21st century social scientists see their first developing in response to today's political social issues. Then we talk about globalization, global economy, cultural difference, tension between technology, rapid growing of population, women's studies, all this. So important branches of social science, we can say history, archaeology, geography, political science, sociology, economics. So all this we can read in depth about what is history. History, a little bit I'll say, history is the account of events that have happened in the past, right? And archaeology. Archaeology, when we think of how we can know about our past, we get connected to archaeology. In the study of the ancient times with respect to society and culture, the traces of those events can be found in material remains. For example, the artifacts. Okay, what are the articles they used, and that articles are buried inside the earth. No, that burials we can say, and they can also talk about the building where with the long means the prehistoric period, or very means in those days they how they lived. For example, our Indus Valley civilization that is buried under the ground. No, if you take it out and you can read about how the people build their houses, and how the people lived, and the monuments, etc. This are all study of this is known as the archaeology, Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Harappa culture, all this. So, if who is doing this archaeological survey of India? Ministry of Culture is a premier organization for archaeological researchers and protection and maintenance of ancient monuments and archaeological sites, etc. Right, yes. Now we go to the geography. Geography is the study of Earth's landscapes, people, places, and environment. You know, you should have studied geography, right? Physical science. Physical sciences is a social science concerned with the theory and practice of politics and analysis of political system and political behavior, right? We are talking about the social science, right? Sociology. Sociology is another very important part of social science. It is a study of human behavior in social context. How human behave. Means when human is alone, no, he will behave differently. But in the social context, how he behave. Whether means in a group, how people behave. Right. All this is studied in the sociology. Then economics. Living in a society also means that we must know how to organize our lives. We must know how to economize our income, time and resources, because all of them are limited. Whatever resources we are having limited, no, how to use it maximum, right? All the resources has to be used, means in economically we have to use very less you should use, and the output should be more. That is the main part of economics. And here we talk about the production, consumption and wealth in the economics, right? And what are the needs of the society, etc. Then comes the our subject, that is education. The importance of education cannot be stressed enough, since it forms a basis of developing human civilization. It is one of the core branches of knowledge that is essential for the passing of values from one generation to another generation. Okay, our education talks about educational sociology, educational psychology, etc. Then psychology. Psychology is a branch of social science which deals with the study of human mind, individually how they behave. Previously we talked about the sociology, know how the people behave in group. Psychology talks about individual difference. Law. The study of law basically deals with the legal subjects. Then linguistic. Linguistic deals with the cognitive and social aspects of human languages. Social work is an active area of social science aimed to give service to serve to unfortunate and distress. The person who is unfortunate now, who is in the need, we should serve them, right? That is, we are having means it is our duty to serve others, right? Main objectives of teaching social science and all, you can read. Okay, so from this you can make out what are the main objectives of social science. Then comes the natural sciences and changes in it. So, meaning of natural science: a science such as biology, physics, chemistry that deals with the objects, phenomena or laws of nature and the physical world. So, natural science can be divided into two main branches, namely life science and physical science. Biological science is subdivided into branches of botany, zoology, medicine, microbiology, etc. Now you have so many other fields in the biology. Physical science is subdivided into physics, chemistry, astronomy, earth science, and further division is also there. So, natural science and changes in it. Some scholars trace the origin of natural science as far back as pre-literate human society, where understanding of natural world was necessary for survival. People observe and build up knowledge about the behavior of animals and usefulness of plants as food and medicine, which was passed down from generation to generation. So right from the beginning, the agriculture was developed, and when they understand about the agriculture, they understood about different plants and how it is growing and what are the ways we can grow the plant.